All of these problems on the homework, let me scroll through these and make sure I'm not lying about this. Yeah, all of these problems on the homework, they have chosen the 2 points for you. And that won't typically be the case. Typically, you'll have to choose 2 points on the line on your own. And that choice is sometimes difficult. That will be part of what you'll learn on Friday's lesson when you practice this some more. But for now, we're using these 2 specific points. I'll start at A and I'll go to B. If I'm going from A to B on number 1, I need to move up 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a change in Y of positive 4. And then from there I need to move right 3. So that's a change in X of positive 3. Now I know that 4/3 is 1 1/3, and I know that very often we would simplify it into a mixed number form. But you should not with slope. With slope, it's a ratio. And as long as your fraction, whether proper or improper, is in simplest form, then you're good. That's how you should leave it. Let me see if I find 4/3. Whether or not you decide to do the puzzle, you should definitely look for your slope down here. Because if you don't find it, one of 2 things happened. Either you made an error, or you didn't simplify it all the way down. Like if there was a common factor for 4 and 3 other than 1, I would simplify that. But there's not, and I see my answer, and you should cross that out. I'm not going to do many, I'm just trying to get you started. You wouldn't answer the riddle, what do you call a duck that steals, until after you've crossed out the, I believe, 18 correct answers. Let's not do these, let's do one on one of these. Alright, let's do 8. For 8, I'm going to start at this point and move to this point. So I guess if I was labeling them, although you wouldn't have to, but if I was labeling them, I'm going to start at A and go to B. So if I'm trying to get from A to B, I need to first move down 2. So the change in Y is negative 2. And then I need to move right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the right. So the change in X is positive 6. Now, let's see. A negative divided by positive is negative. So this is better expressed as negative 2/6. It means the same thing. If you have a negative fraction, negative 2/6 could be written negative 2/6 or negative 2 over 6 or 2 over negative 6. They all mean the same thing because negative divided by positive is negative and positive divided by negative is negative. But we'll usually just write it as a negative fraction. But when you look for negative 2/6 down here, you'll never find it because it's not in simplest form. 2 and 6 have a common factor of 2. So this in simplest form will be negative 1/3, which is right here. Cross it off. And if you have time to do some of this today, great. You finish it up tomorrow and use tomorrow's Nearpod to grade it and understand the ones you missed and send the grade to me. Class dismissed.